Happy day children, Pallikaranai. This is part 2 video of Biology chapter 9, Living Organisms, Characteristics and Habitat. Previous we have studied the desert plants and animals, how it adapted. And next we are going to see the mountain regions. If you see, the trees are cone shaped with slope like branches, also needle like leaves are present so that the rain and snow will be slide off easily, and animals having thick fur which provides protection from the cold, example snow leopard, and presence of strong hoofs helps the mountain goat to run on the rocky slopes. And examples you can see are pine tree, mountain goats, yak, sheep, etc. And if you see the yak have long hair to keep them warm. So mountain regions, mountain trees are conical in pattern so that it has a slopy branches, helps to slide off the rain and snow easily. And needle shaped leaves helps water and snow to slide down. Next is grasslands, grassland habitats, which get, if you see the in grasslands, it get the moderate rainfall. So the light brown color of the lion helps it hide in dry grasslands, and the presence of long claws helps to capture the prey. So the prey may be a deer and the lion will be capturing, so we can call it as a predator. So lion is the predator and deer will be the prey. So deer also living in the grassland habitat, adapted to have strong teeth to eat plant stems. Also it has long ears help to listen to the predator movement. They have eyes on its both sides of the head which help them to look in all directions to look out of the danger. And some of the animals living in this habitat are elephants, giraffes, lions, etc. So if you see the special adaptation for the deer, can run faster, strong teeth for chew, hard stem, long ears to hear the movement of predators, eyes at the both sides to see the predator. Grasslands, lion, the adaptations are a light brown color helps to hide it in grassland, long claws and both the eyes in front of the head gives correct idea about the location of the prey. This is the adaptation in the grassland. So predator, a predator eats the prey and hunter is the predator. So the one who is hunted by the predator is the prey. If you see in this picture, the prey is the deer and the predator is lion. So next we will see the aquatic or the marine habitat. Marine habitat which refers to the saltwater habitats in seas and ocean. Freshwater habitats which refers to lakes, rivers, ponds and streams. Coastal habitats which refers to the region where the sea meets the land. So if we see the marine habitat, aquatic habitat consist of oceans and seas and both have salt water. They are home to a wide variety of creatures, like the most part of population is found here. More marine creatures are found in estuaries where rivers and oceans meet and the water will be salty. Marine mammals like whales migrate to long distance in order to cope up with the temperature changes. Next is oceans. Most organisms have streamlined bodies and gills. If you take an example, octopus do not have a streamlined body so that they can stay deep in ocean, but when moving they make a streamlined motion. That is the movement. So whales have blowholes instead of gills. So these enables them to breathe easily when they swim near the surface of the water. So we can see the adaptations. Aquatic animals, gills, streamlined body, easy movement in the water, and gills for respiration, and body is protected by scales. And if you see, whales, dolphins and whales have nostrils to breathe air from atmosphere called the blowholes. So these enables them to breathe easily when they swim near the surface of the water. The next we are going to see is freshwater habitat, which refers to lakes, ponds, rivers and streams. So 3% of world's water is accounted as freshwater, but still a wide variety of species are found here. Example, snails, worms, mollusks, etc. So ponds and lakes, water plants can be completely submerged in water, like hydrilla, or floating on the surface of water, like water lily, lotus, water hyacinth, etc. So if you see, the roots are reduced in size since the main function is to hold the plant in place. The stems of aquatic plants are long, hollow and light so that they can bend in with the water movement. Example is water lily. And submerged plants like tap grass have ribbon-like leaves so that they can bend in the flowing water. The stems of lotus is long, light. The leaves are disc-shaped. Leaves have a waxy coat so that it can float in water and to prevent the water stagnation. So submerged plants, if you see the hydrilla example, they can bend in the flowing water. So these are some of the adaptations. The next, frog. Frogs are adapted to live both on land and water. They have strong back and legs, webbed feet mainly, which allow them to swim in water, and sticky tongue to catch insects. Characteristics of living organisms. They require food to grow and carry out life process. They grow in size. All living organisms breathe and respire. They respond to stimuli, change in the environment, and they carry out reproduction and excretion. Excretion is nothing but the elimination of waste products from our body, and movement is also shown by living organisms. The next important one is acclimatization. The process of changes that can occur in an organism over a short period of time that helps to adjust to its surroundings is known as acclimatization. These changes in the organism takes place over a long period of time. Adaptation changes, whereas the acclimatization changes are taken place only for a shorter period of time. For example, when you go for a trekking, the oxygen level when we go in a higher altitude, it goes down. So we may be facing a shortness of breath, but after some time we can able to adapt to that situation. This is in one example of acclimatization, even the heat and the temperature also. But adaptations will be taken for a over longer period of time. So when compared to this, acclimatization takes place only for a shorter period of time. Thank you, children.